The final girl has been vanquishing movie monsters for so long, she's now a final grandmother. Specifically, she's Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode, who returns for a new Halloween sequel, 40 years after the original. This probably makes commercial sense considering the graying horror demographic, but the longer these final girl stories go on, the more you wonder whether survival is all it's cracked up to be. There was clearly no happily ever after for Strode. Since evading her blank-faced nemesis Michael Myers in 1978, Strode has prayed every night for his return, so that she can kill him. She has lived in a perpetual state of combat readiness, with a house full of weaponry, surveillance equipment and unprocessed trauma. You wouldn't want her babysitting your kids. This lifelong obsession has already cost Strode her relationship with her daughter, and is set to endanger their lives again. Like many long-term final girls, Laurie is as much a prisoner as a feminist avenger. She is permanently shackled to her tormentor by the demands of the franchise, where nothing is ever really final. Curtis last reprised Strode 20 years ago in Halloween H20, a timeline the current sequel conveniently ignores. In that movie, she is suffering from post-traumatic stress, trying to rebuild her life, but along comes Myers to pick off her loved ones. Even after she decapitated him with an axe, they were both back to do it all again in Halloween Resurrection, 4 years later. Linda Hamilton's Sarah Connor would sympathize with Strode. Surviving the Terminator consigned her to a future of paranoid preparedness and endless robot wars across confusing timelines. Then there is Sigourney Weaver's Ripley, for whom Alien was the beginning of an intimate 20-year relationship with the merciless space species. Even killing herself wasn't enough to get Ripley shot of them, they cloned her right back for Alien Resurrection. Hamilton also checked out of Terminator Land, leaving Lena Headey to front the Sarah Connor Chronicles TV reboot, but she'll be back on board, in battle mode, for the James Cameron-produced Terminator 6. There are plenty of final girls who don't return for the sequels, but you don't tend to hear good news about them. Many wind up institutionalized or unceremoniously killed off in a later installment, or both. Nancy in A Nightmare on Elm Street, Sally in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alice in Friday the 13th. Meanwhile, the slashers and monsters live to slay another day, no matter how many times you think you've killed them. They've got a nice career plan mapped out. For final girls, however, even when they win they seem to lose. Halloween is in UK cinemas from the 19th of October.